And I am the one and the only. Help me now. Hear me.
Come on.
Miss. Not with an MZ, but an MS.
Yes.
Miss.
Come on now.
Church.
Sclerosis.
Divine.
Woo!
Oh. Hallelujah. Praise God for divineness. Oh.
And I'm Sister Deborah G.
She's sister
On
now.
this end.
Oh, yeah, she's
I'm Sister Deborah G. Okay?
All of a sudden.
Deacon
On
D.
this end.
Deacon Diva.
Deacon is
Diva.
What's your Instagram again?
Big Sister Diva.
Big
Big
sister.
Sister
Big
Diva.
Sister Diva.
Deborah G.
That's
Get it. And who do we have to my left over here?
To the left.
My name is Pastor B.
He's so humble.
He's Pastor B. I've come to
Pastor
bring
B.
order to this world
Chaotic
chaos.
table.
Right.
This
it away,
chaotic
Joel
round
Osteen.
table.
We're so glad to have you here today, Pastor B. It is such a pleasure to have you as a part of our family. We enjoy the opportunity to sit and minister with you and partake in conversations with you today.
We're very personal. We got a lot of personalities going on here. There's more than 4 people sitting here at this table.
Looking at you. I am so delighted that our
Clean comedy,
listening
clean comedy.
audience has joined in the festivities. We welcome you to share a laugh and shed a tear of joy. Thank you for your compliance. Take it away, Dr. Bizness.
I quit.
All right. And the award goes to. Yes.
Family, we're just so excited to have Pastor Bernard here in the house.
Yes, we
with
are.
us.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
Obviously, we share a lot of information, a lot of inspiration through this broadcast. We like to edutain. So
Yes.
it is our prayer that you will get some education during this process, but be entertained along the way.
It's called Love, Laughter, and Life.
Is that what it's called?
That's what we're giving. We're giving love. We're giving laughter. And we're giving life. We're speaking life. Awesome.
I'm so proud of you.
Girl.
That's great information.
Thank you, Pastor.
It's
I tried.
3 L's.
Huh?
3 L's.
Oh, yeah. Love, laughter, and life.
El Trinity.
Yes.
Trinity.
LTrinity.com. Somebody check and see if that's available right quick.
And they just bought it.
Hey, but you know what I messed around and bought?
What you buy?
MusicIsministry.com. If anybody wants to buy that domain, you hit me up at 704-813-9333. I was surprised that nobody has purchased Musicisministry.com. That's going to make me a lot of money right there. We're going to prophesy.
Because ministry is music. Pastor B.
Let me check that right quick.
I know. She's like, I messed it up.
Miss Devani, but I was like, wait a minute.
MusicIsministry.com. So if nobody wants to purchase it, I'm going to start a business by it for, I'm going to say clergy.
Great job.
But
Okay.
no, for different ministries and organizations, because music moves people. So there's going to be some type of, I'm still working on the structure of this, but musicisministry.com, a platform where people can park
Twerk
their,
themselves
No. They can
No,
advertise and market their music. Or you know how Apple
Gospel
has,
music or secular music?
music
or,
is ministry, because music
so
can be
all
therapeutic.
types of music.
Right.
But not the whole not the AC/DC stuff. No,
Is
We're
that
not
what
talking-
that was?
I guess that's what it was. I had a
okay.
moment. I went back to my middle school days when
okay.
I was just around a lot of
Sorta
people that didn't look
scared.
like me. Right.
How better
That
can
Def
you get the
Leppard and
oil?
stuff like that. Right. The oil? No, there's
Come
nothing-
out.
There's nothing in there. All you gonna get is the Holy Spirit when you douse me, okay? But what I'm saying is musicisministry.com. It's just a place for, and honestly, the whole purpose and the vision came with that when I first purchased domain was because I'm connected to the radio station. What we do here is ministry. You know, just because we do ministry, see, people think when you hear the word ministry that it has to be
Preaching, teaching, Bible.
Catholic, Pentecostal, Baptist. No. Ministry is ministry. Ministry may be you just talking to somebody. Ministry for us is providing an outlet for people to get their voices heard to the nations. Right. It's the platform. It's the outlet. So that's our ministry. And not only that, we're helping them cultivate those gifts and those talents that, you know, they don't either know that they have or know that they have and don't know where to go from there. So I said, you know what? And a lot of times, because we're in radio, we have people coming through here that are artists and said, nobody's giving me a chance. Nobody's giving me a way to put my music out. Nobody can hear me. You know, I'm trying to do the little stuff like the Apple and this and this and this.
Spotify.
Right, Spotify and things of that nature. But I'm gonna have to have a team of people to really bring this thing together. So it's either I'm gonna sell the domain name for at least $50,000, or I'm just gonna start a business from it, which is gonna yield more dividends than that. So. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Here's my board right here.
Right here.
My board.
You are the
I'll
board.
do your success coaching.
Yes.
I'll do the music.
Oh,
Creative writer.
No.
I'm really part of something successful.
There's certain qualifications you got to meet, sir.
I just pray.
Right. He said, I'm going to pray over it. Yes,
We're
sir.
supposed
Yes,
to make
sir.
a joyful noise, or else the very rocks are going to cry out.
But you know.
So even my voice has a right to be highlighted and showcased.
I'm gonna tell you what your role is
on the
gonna be,
website.
and it shall be because you're gonna do the voiceover
Thank
work
you.
in the commercials. The voiceover work in the commercials. Yes.
But that's not my calling.
Oh yes,
My
it is.
calling.
Neither is singing.
Okay, go
You don't
ahead and
know
sing.
this.
Go ahead and sing a song by Fred Hammond. Go.
No, by Kirk Franklin. You know
Kurt
that's his
Franklin.
boy.
Go ahead, Stomp.
McClurkin.
There you go. Stomp. Go ahead.
Stomp.
See, that's why.
All my people say.
And you were saying
Right, that's all he said, right?
Exactly. All my people say.
I'm going to pray.
So,
Can you start now? Don't wait for the company.
Yeah.
Right now.
so are you a singing pastor?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
That is not my gift.
And that has
She
been
almost got
something that I have
whiplash making
wrestled
sure
with for years. Because for years they said, in order for you to be a pastor, you got to be able to sing. And if you can't sing, you shouldn't be a pastor.
That's what they said.
People have said that.
People have said that.
Yeah.
People say that.
Yeah.
Are all pastors out of breath?
Out of breath?
And the Lord said, and I'm like, somebody get that man some water.
oxygen.
Well, I used to think all asthmatics.
Huh?
They breathe like that. I thought they were asthmatics.
That asthma.
I'm a former asthmatic.
You got your wife over there crying.
You offering your little spray bottle.
And they had ear infections.
What do you mean?
Ow!
Oh, that's what I never saw
When they
that.
did that, I thought they didn't want to hear themselves.
You know what? I do remember singers would me, and they would do that. So literally seeing a pastor do that. I'm like, he can't hear himself in the monitor. Y'all turn the monitor.
Those are the things we do.
I was like, they out of breath, though. I was like,
Yes.
why are they out of breath? And they just started
more-
talking.
I get it now. See, I get it why my grandmother had noonday prayer every day. See, I get it now. Back then, she used to say, you want to go in the room, pray with me? I say, no, Grandma, you pray too long.
Yeah,
But
hunty.
what I would give to have that time
now.
again, to go in that room and
Now I
pray with my
really know.
grandma.
True.
So I'm
It's
telling
never
you,
too late. noon comes around tomorrow.
yes,
And the day after that, and the day after that.
Absolutely,
So
but it's
every
taught me
day you can wake up
and pray
and decide whom you will serve.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, oh my gosh, I can just go back and remember all the things they tried to tell us, and we didn't want to hear it. It was old fashioned.
Because you were hard-headed.
We all were
You were.
hard-headed at
Of
some
course.
point.
But that's why
now-
hard-headed tendencies.
Me and my sister laughed
Hard-headed-ish.
because we're trying to tell her kids the same thing. And now all of us when we got old enough to decide whether we went to church or not, we did not go.
Rebelled
Because-
against it and
yes.
everything.
Yes.
And I said, now look, we're all back in the church. All that for nothing. Came back to what we thought we were tired of, what we didn't want, what we heard too much of. You know, yeah.
But yet
And
it was good for us.
it was good for
And it
us.
kept us.
So I know what it means when it says train a child, but at the end it says they'll return to it. Because we all have returned to it.
Right.
And so I get it now, what they were trying to teach us, what they were trying to tell us back then. I get it when the Bible says a man should have one wife. I get it now.
Where in the Bible does it say that?
yeah.
Because there are several men in the Bible that have multiple wives.
Now let's just
It's like we're talking Old Testament and New Testament.
I'm just saying there are cultures
say that there are different
Because-
one
right now
wife.
that have
Because
multiple
back in the
wives.
Old
Have one
Testament,
wife?
When you start talking about the office of a bishop, the Bible says.
Yes, absolutely. It's,
Right.
it's in
Or the
Timothy.
office of a
the office of a bishop.
The
Office of a bishop,
and-
absolutely.
And the majority of our population are
Not
not
bishops.
But
So you
I
do
still
have-
get it. Get the high pitch Mickey Mouse.
Right.
Understand
Cousin.
is what I'm saying is the fact that a man should have one wife. I understand that now.
Yes, Jonathan. She understands that now.
Oh,
One wife,
One wife.
but many side chicks.
handmaids is the
Handmaids. Handmaids is the
Handmaids.
correct term. Praise be, blessed be the fruit. May the
Yes.
Lord open.
12 sons.
Yes.
Lord help.
Need them more today.
But what about that? Like other cultures that have multiple wives and that's their culture. Like, what do you think about that as it relates to? And but they're the how can I-
Religion is different.
There's religion and then there's relationship.
Yes, thank
If
you.
you are studying and going by whatever your country or your national culture is, then that's suitable for them there. I was in the airport. And it was probably the most amazing thing I ever saw in my life. First of all, I have more than one wife, especially multiples. You got to have money. That right there alone.
That's Dubai money.
And I was just about to say, I saw an
Depends
Emirate
upon
come
where you
in.
find 'em.
I saw an Emirate come in.
You go on the
and
west
he
side of
had
Charlotte.
all of his wives with him, and you knew them because they had on their burqas, and then they had their children with them. Y'all, the funniest thing in the world was to see all the luggage. I was like,
what did it look like?
there were, I want to say he had about 5 wives. And then I don't even know how many children they had.
was like Coming to
Like
America?
it was literally, but they were
they
were
had all the
coming.
porters.
So already, if there's 6 adults and you're allowed 2 check bags and a carry-on, then do the math on that. And then you've got their children as well. So you saw the little wheels of the cart, and you just saw all of their stuff piled on that. And all I could think about is, what is it like for you to come to this country and be able to, like, how long did you have to plan this trip? Because we ain't got no hotel rooms for y'all. All y'all like that. You know, did you get, what bed and breakfast? Like, where y'all going?
They go if they
Like,
got money
y'all
like
doing
that.
it.
They going to Queens.
But if they got money like that, they probably got one of those.
To look poor.
No, they probably got one of those penthouse type situations.
Something like
where
that
it's
is going
open
up.
space. You
Right,
got multiple, connecting
Like in
rooms.
Home Alone 2.
I didn't see it. But
No. Yeah. We all had to
But
mute
do
face.
tell.
Everyone saw Home Alone 2.
Do tell.
I don't
Why
remember
did
the
we
first
skip-
from the second, but they rented a house
No,
for Christmas or something like that.
No, at the end, the little boy ended up in New York and the family in another city.
Oh,
And
okay.
then in the end, when they were reunited, the boy had caught the robbers of a toy store. So they put him in the big penthouse
Oh,
at the
okay.
Waldorf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it was magnificent.
Got it.
Because when they went upstairs, the parents had a bedroom. There were bedrooms downstairs
Right,
and everything.
right.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
Or you can be Richie Rich. He had a
Absolutely.
big house.
He had a,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Mr.
Actually, they
Deeds.
filmed that at the Biltmore House in Asheville.
They did?
Yes.
Okay.
Really?
I did not know that.
Or you could be MC Hammer before the fall.
Girl.
Or you go on the west side of Charlotte, there's a whole bunch of you can like get 5 women and give them each a Happy Meal. And for them, it's like, woo, this is like filet mignon.
But why are you picking on the west side of Charlotte?
Because typically in most cities, Stereotypically, the West Side is typically the poor side. It's typically the ghettos. It's typically the low end, the rundown.
What side
That's
are we on
usually
right
where
now?
the East Side.
Okay.
That's usually where the airport is. The airport is typically on the West
Other side
Side,
of we.
which is undesirable because you have all the flybys. Therefore, wherever there's
The fly what?
The flybys.
the
Those are
airplanes.
Oh.
Not to be confused by the drive-bys
Oh,
Right.
that are
okay,
also
okay.
That
found
also
on the west
prevalent.
I was
side.
confused
In that
for a
area.
second.
Those
Right.
are also included on the west
But
side.
when people talk about multiple wives and stuff, they automatically imagine, oh, you got to have a whole lot of money.
Yes.
Not really.
So they going to
It
the
depends
south
upon
side.
who the women are that you attract, because there are low maintenance women in this
depends
world.
on the
AKA
culture.
is called a pimp.
But you ain't married to them, but you can't leave them at the same time
leave 'em at the
either.
same time.
That's
Okay,
true,
so
because they
what
make
about-
money
my
for
papers.
you.
I
What
wanna
about
be free.
the big families out in Utah?
Sister wives.
What?
The sister wives.
Never heard of that before.
Yes. There's.
You know something about sister wives?
I know. I only saw the program.
I ain't got no sisters with no wives.
Pastor says
One
only the program.
What-
He knows
only pro-
nothing
so
about
it's
that.
on
But there-
TV?
yes, there is.
What is that?
Sister wives, where it's somewhere out there where they literally do have practice. What is it?
Oh,
bigotry.
We need to take a
bigotry.
break,
It's not
and we're going to
bigotry.
come right back and talk about these sister wives because this is new to me.
Polyamory.
Polyester?
Polyamory.
No,
Polyamory.
I thought polyamory was when you had
Polygamy.
a wife.
we gonna
but
take
you
a break,
had
family.
a side.
You're tuned
Right.
in
No, I'm
to
talking
the
about
Profit and
all
Growth
are
Hour
married.
here on WDRB
Oh, yeah,
Media,
about that.
We're
the
gonna do some
voice
research
of the community. We'll be right back. Wow. I gotta cut that out now. Thank you. Making me work harder.
Why? Oh,
What's that called?